This is the XbotGo Chameleon. Literally, it's an amazing product that I got for free, don't get me wrong, I received it from them, and I have to admit, it literally changing my life easier. So normally when I go outside to record something, I will normally have my daughter with me to help me. This thing, it's amazing because what it does, it literally have all the features to replace somebody else that is with you, so you can do everything without any help. And this is why probably it's not called a gimbal. If you go on their official website, it will say XbotGo Chameleon Cameraman, and literally it's a cameraman. So let me explain you a little bit about this device. This has some amazing feature, and normally this one is made for sports. That means that you can go outside and play football or basketball or wherever you want to play, soccer and stuff like this, and this will automatically track you and track the ball, and you can record the entire game without any help. It will automatically do that for you. But it has some amazing feature that doesn't require everything in sports, that you can do as a day-to-day user, as a content creator. For example, it has a follow me feature that it will literally rotate 330 degrees with you, and like this you won't need somebody else to, you know, record you and stay with you all the time. The best thing about it is that if you go further away from the camera, this little device will zoom in on you automatically, so it will still keep you in the frame properly there, so you will, you know, you will look nice and things like this. And I think it's an amazing device. Now yes, it's a little bit bulkier, you know, it's not like a normal gimbal, but has some amazing features when it comes to this device. Now the only downside about this device is that you have to use the application that they provide, and on the application you have the little watermark there that you can't remove at the moment. Hopefully you will be able with time, but this little device is literally changing the way I'm doing my recordings at the moment. I mean, I used that on 3 different recordings without any help, and I managed to get some amazing shots with it, but simply by following me. And when I was talking and going further away from the camera, it would automatically zoom in on me and keep me in the frame. It's amazing. So without further ado, let me show you how the app works, and then let me show you some of the recordings that I did with it. Okay, so how we can see, this is the application. So I got my XbotGo Chameleon here, and I got my remote connected, which is this one over here. Now the easy way to do it, now you press record once you select everything, you set it up, and then you put follow me, soccer, whatever you want here. So let's just say soccer, for example, right? And we click next. And here how we can see we have some different settings, you know, small team, medium team, large team, over 14, under 14. So this is just, you know, your normal setting that you do, and then you click recording. Now how you can see, you get an icon where to put exactly this one. I will just leave it like this. You'll get a tutorial how to use it and everything, you know, which is pretty good. You know, they're teaching you everything. Here you have to use a tripod, for example, if you have, you know, like a larger one, a small one, depending which one you want. And here you just go live, because you can actually go live from this application. You just go live on Facebook and go live on YouTube and things like this. And here on the left side we have all these extra features. So for example, I had the maximum duration of the video, 30 minutes, 60 minutes, or other direction. Screen dim, which is amazing because you know, your screen will go dimmer, so you don't have to use the, you know, the screen all the time, so your the battery of the phone, it will not take a hit. Auto zoom, which is amazing feature. This is how long you want to track, so I will just put it to maximum, and the speed that you have, you know, maximum speed, and that's it. Now how you can see here, we have here the resolution. Now I don't know if you can see this properly, let me just try to put it like this. So we have here 1080p, and we have 4K up to 30 frames per second. Now how you can see is giving you an error or notification here that 4K is going to take a lot of storage, so make sure that you have the storage in your phone. And after that, just click record, and then it's recording. Now I'm on soccer, so there's no game at the moment, but I can also use the remote. And how you can see here on the remote, I have different buttons that it will do different things. For example, this one, I can just click on it and recording is getting stopped. I can click again and the recording is getting start. You know, this one is for picture. This one is the one that I use the most because I can control the gimbal, the rotation, I'm sorry, with it. Now of course you're not going to see it because I'm holding it, but you know, it rotates automatically, and it's everything that I want to do. And here I can put the camera down, or I can put the camera up, and this is a big improvement comparing to the old generation, because I think the camera and the remote makes a really big difference in here. So that's amazing. Now this is the normal one that you have. Let's just stop it. In soccer, now when you go to different modes here, so you go back, you click record, and you click on follow me, for example, the menu will change, follow me or a jersey number. So here you can just put, you know, a number from a t-shirt and everything, and will start following that one. You click the recording, you will go to the tutorial again. This feature is really amazing. You just put your hand like this and it will start recording automatically, you know, in case you don't have the remote or you lost the remote, you forgot at home. Now if you go here, I don't know why, but in the follow me 4K doesn't exist, so it's only 1080p, which is kind of a bummer, but okay, come on, maybe it's a bug in the application. Hopefully in the future they'll have this one. But again, I can just use the control to the remote, to just start or stop the recording, and you know, this is the settings how you do it. Now in different modes, how you can see here, all the modes have different settings depending on their thing. So here, for example, you have select field size or select age group, full and half. You go full, for example, and here will tell you again where to put the camera for this mod specifically, and here will tell you how to use the mod and how to align it perfectly. It will give you all the information that you need for this mod, which is amazing. Now let me show you guys some recordings that I did with this device, because I am pretty impressed.
One of the things about it is that they have a follow me mode. That means that you can literally just turn around or do whatever you want and it will follow you, so you don't need an extra cameraman to actually record you. Now yes, you will need a microphone if you want to record from a special distance, but I have to admit, the follow me feature, even though it's not the only one that has available, this one makes it the best, because doesn't matter wherever you go, or doesn't matter how you can see here, there are some trees, so it doesn't matter if I'm going behind the tree or not. He will still recognize me and it will continue to follow me even though I went literally behind the tree. Most of the things, they don't do this. Most of the tripods, most of the things, they don't track you if you go behind the wall and they won't see you anymore. This one is still tracking you, and even though the first generation was good, this generation is 10 times better when it comes to tracking. Now with the previous one that I had a problem, the first generation, because I wasn't on a football field, they didn't have any lines. There was a possibility that one didn't track me properly because it didn't recognize that I'm playing football. This one, it's a different story, because with this one, you don't need any more fields, any more lines, any more things like that. It literally tracks you while you're playing football or basketball or whatever you're playing without any fields. So this fixed the original problem that I was having, that I couldn't show you guys how it was working in a football match or soccer, how you want to call it, because I wasn't on a special football field. So for example, here I have a field, right? And technically I can do like this. Believe it or not, I'm still getting tracked. This thing is amazing. Most of the things that I normally use the DJI gimbal, most of the stuff that I use normally here on the hill, it won't recognize me anymore. The only thing I dislike it, I have to be careful with the gestures, because when I put my phone like this, it will stop the gesture, but I have to show it to the camera. And most of the time when I'm talking, and yeah, how I was saying, most of the time when I'm talking, I put my phone like this, and then it will recognize that it has to stop the recording. Other than that, I literally have zero complaints about it. It's probably the best gimbal that I saw with the tracking feed.
So yeah, this thing is amazing, but there is one more thing that you can use this one that literally they're not doing any advertisement for this one. I don't understand why. So I'll give you an example. You know those YouTubers, content creators, TikTokers that they go on the street and they take interviews from people, right? This is how the Hack 2 girl, for example, was found, right? Imagine you will need somebody to come and record you all the time, but not with this one. With this one, you can just put it on a tripod, start the recording, go to people, ask it to put it to follow you, and that's it. Literally, you can go around people, 360 degrees if you want to, and it will record you automatically while you're talking with people. Now, if you put a wireless microphone, I didn't have a wireless microphone while I did my recordings. You put a wireless microphone, you will have an amazing experience. You'll get some good content, you will get some amazing sound, you will get everything with no help, just a little device that can rotate 360 around you, and it will follow you. Doesn't matter what's in front of you, it will still remember where you went, and it will try to search for you, and it will find you eventually. I mean, this is the only one that I had, you know, didn't have any problems on tracking me. But this is my opinion. I think, yes, and when it comes to sport, it does an amazing job. When it comes to everything, does an amazing job. But for me, the follow me feature that I have, especially that is 360, and now you get a remote inside of the box with it, that it will literally make your life easier. This little thing deserves a space in my backpack when I'm doing my recordings. Maybe I won't use it every single time, but when I have something that I need to talk and I need to show it, and I can't take my data with me, this little device will save the day. How it literally already saved it a couple of times until now. But yeah, this is my opinion. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you for XbotGo for sending me this one. I really appreciate it, and the idea that I get to keep this thing, it's amazing, because it will really help me out. So, you know, small YouTuber, I don't have money around to throw it like this. And yeah, if you want one like this, I'll put a link in the description to their official website. It's a little bit pricey, don't get me wrong, for one of these ones, but from my experience, because I already bought gimbals in the past and tripods and everything, it really worth. I mean, the money that I paid for different companies, I would rather pay for this one-time purchase, and then I can just use it and do my work with everything that I need. And the idea that you can put the camera up and down, you know, record down, record up, makes the life 10 times easier. This is my opinion. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next one.